All right, let's see. Y'all ready to go live? Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Atlanta Falcons Nation. We are going to start the show off a little differently tonight. Welcome, everybody. But we're going to definitely take a 20-second pause for Mr. Hammerin' Hank Aaron. Okay? All right. Rest in peace, Hank. All right, people. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Just wanted to go ahead and give a tribute to. We lost some legends, guys. We have definitely lost some legends. So appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, and let's go ahead and get into the show. We got some special, we got a special show tonight, because we don't got no Hawks, Falcons things going on. So, of course, we got to get into it. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump on off and let these fellas have it. Peace.
Yo, what it do is Jumpman T with Twisted Torch TV, affiliate of the AFN. We here tonight, Friday night, just a little turn up before Sunday. I got a couple legends with me now. Mad Mike and Kstlyz. Go ahead and tell the people who you are real fast before we get into the show.
I'm just Mad Mike. I just
Booyah, motherfucker. And I'm just Kstlyz with your boy Jumpman T.
Let's get it. Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Friday night. We got some championship games. We want to just politic with y'all for a second. Before we get to it, wipe your feet off, man. Hit that like button and subscribe to all channels. We here. But first, let's talk about it, man. How y'all feel about this head coaching thing? I ain't get a chance to talk to y'all about it. So I want to start right there before we get into the actual championship games.
You want to take it, Mike?
The head coaching, for the most part, I think it's exactly what we needed. I think, honestly, it goes back to just go back to what the Atlanta Falcons were, founded on. We was founded on running the ball and playing great defense. That's how we started. We started with the great Tommy Nobis. I know Jeff Van Note, like those guys, offensive linemen, defensive players, great linebacking play, great offensive line play, running the ball. Like we've always had great running backs with this organization. So I think we just getting back to who we are. We are the Atlanta Falcons. We are defense. We are, a physical team. And we lost focus of who we really are. So I think we're just getting back to who we truly are. I love the hire.
Let's just say, I'm going to say, just say asses is on fire now. That's about the best way you could put it. Everybody's going to be held accountable with this coaching staff, regardless of status. If you the last guy on the bench or you the top guy on the roster, you will be held accountable to your play. And that, like I said, that's what this team has needed. Really since the late 90s, if you be honest with you. So, hey.
Keeping it bean. I agree with both of y'all, man. I think this hire is exceptional. They finally went to the offensive side of the ball and got somebody that can change the playbook. He kind of runs a similar scheme as Kyle Shanahan did in 2015, 2016 when he was with the Falcons. So I see Matt Ryan handling that ball off 55 to 60% of the time and then going off play action. That will excel well for this offense and help the offensive line. These offensive linemen are blockers. They want to run block. They want to maul people over. They don't want to pass block and be pretty all day. They came from running style colleges, so let's run the ball and then set up play action from Matt Ryan.
Yeah, because I know if I'm an offensive lineman and I'm going backwards 50, 60 times a damn game, I'm not going to be in it because I want to put hands on somebody. It's like being a boxer. You want to throw your hands in there.
Woo, yeah.
Like I said, you can't win retreating all day. You got to go forward.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And, did you saw in the press conference he shouted out Chris Lindstrom. So that tells me he's been watching film on that offensive line and he knows he has a special one. And Chris Lindstrom.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Hey.
Like I said, he was a offensive lineman himself. He's an offensive lineman himself. So that right there is encouraging for me because as a player, you always want to you think like an offensive lineman, and being that he's going to be the play caller, he's always going to have the offensive lineman best interest at heart. So a lot of times, like we're not going to see. Of course, we're going to see games where they're going to play, where they're going to throw the ball 40 times. I don't think it's going to be as many as we used to see from Matt Ryan.
Exactly. It's going to be games where you have shootouts, of course. We know that. But, I mean, we can't have him going back and throwing 50 times a game. That's just outrageous. Mm-hmm. 30 times to 34, that's okay. But 40 times a game, I'm sorry, man. I'm good on that. I'm not liking that at all. They need to take that Michael Turner type offense 2.0, that style, ground and pound. Man, it's going to be hard to stop him. But one key stat about Arthur Smith that people don't actually recognize. The Titans the last 2 years were top 5 in the red zone. The Falcons' biggest weakness on that offense is getting touchdowns and not kicking field goals. That's a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Titans were number 1 last year, and the year before was number 2. The Falcons were 25th 2 years ago and 29th this year.
That's unacceptable, Kstlyz.
So the Titans. Look. Let me do the graph right. The Titans are up here. You see where my hand at, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons ain't even on the screen. That's how bad. That's how big.
We ain't even on the screen, bro.
Because, but like Jumpman said, like between the 20s, it's hit. But when you get to that red zone, or in the Nickelodeon case, the slime zone, it falls flat.
It's all about creativity. Also, it's all about creativity, and that's why today, Saturday morning, about 1 o'clock, expect that series of videos that I have, pretty much explaining why what we're going to get from Arthur Smith and his play calling. I did two videos. I did 2 videos on him, so you're gonna get an idea of how he calls plays, not only in the red zone but throughout the entire game. So I have those videos, those film breakdowns for you, because we gotta know what we're getting our hands into. And now that we have a defensive coordinator also, and Peas, I'm going to give you guys that also. So just hang tight. I promise you guys. I think you're going to be really excited, especially not only for Julio Jones, but even Calvin Ridley. But most importantly, I think we're going to get to see our tight ends flourish. Man, Hayden Hurst is going to be he's going to be huge in this offense. I'm so excited to see an offensive play caller get him involved in the game. And like I said, you're going to love the film breakdown when it comes down to getting these tight ends involved. I promise you, you're gonna love it.
Hey, Mike, man, that's why you're the GOAT, man. You always bring out points that the fans need to know. Tight ends were killing for the Titans last year, and they had 2 of them doing good. Tight ends. I watched your video. I want to say earlier this week, and you said that they might take another tight end from Florida. That could be a key if we go back in the draft. I like that, seeing the fact that I watched how he uses those 2 tight end sets. That would be a good pickup. To add both of them, oh my God, the arsenal would be crazy. It'll be hard to double team anybody.
Yeah, because if you act like, just like Mike said, and the thing is, that he also said in that bit, they like to flex the tight ends out. It ain't just lining up at the line. They flex.
Oh boy,
KSTYLZ, bad. Hey,
let me say this. One thing, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm not going to spoil the video, but what he likes to do with his tight ends is, like I said, I'm not going to spoil everything, but he loves to use the tight ends to help protect the tackles. That right there is beautiful. Like, that's beautiful. That's what you're gonna love with him, man. He's this dude is a great play caller. He's a great play caller, and I promise you will love it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna spoil one thing though, and like I said, in one formation, like I said, in one formation that they like to run in Tennessee is they run shotgun. Okay, they run shotgun, but they'll have 2 or 3 tight ends on the field running that shotgun. So when the defense sees the huddle and sees 3 tight ends, they gonna automatically think it's a jumbo set. Like, oh, they gonna run.
Yeah.
So they come in shotgun, and like I said, they got the 2 tight ends that can run. Like, both of them can run routes, and the third one just in there just to block. And they'll still have AJ Brown on the outside.
Hey, he did good for Corey Davis' game as well.
Exactly.
Compared, because he was a first round pick when he came out, and he hasn't lived up to it. But the past couple of years, he's been doing pretty good with AJ Brown. The next Julio, might I add. I'm not calling McCaff. I'm not calling McCaff Julio because he looks like Julio. AJ Brown is the next Julio. I called it.
Them Ole Miss receivers are cyborgs. Him, DK, Laquan a big dude too now.
Yeah, straight up. But hey, one thing we might not even notice, we already have another fast tight end on the roster. Mr. Graham, who looks kind of like Hayden Hurst.
Exactly.
They look just alike. Imagine what he's going to be, because I think this is his 3rd year, 4th year. So he's going to have time to gel, because he didn't get as much calls this year as he did last year.
Look who was calling the plays. Mr. Farmer Friend was calling plays, and it looked bad.
Speaking of which, shout out to the fans, because they called Dirk Cutter retiring. Thank you, Dirk. We appreciate you finally retiring and packing it up. Arthur Smith, Mr. Young Man himself, is going to make the team want to play. He's not going to make them look one-dimensional. And he's not afraid of change.
Bruh, Keith Smith had more receptions than Jaden Graham. Let's put that into perspective.
That's crazy, bro. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
That should never happen with your tight ends, man. That should never happen with your tight ends. And especially the way Matt loves to throw the tight ends. Come on, man.
Hey, but we didn't even think about this. As far as that defensive coordinator, he was a coordinator for the Ravens. He was a coordinator for the Titans when they were top 10. Imagine if Atlanta's able to get Casey, who used to be in their 3-4 defense. He went to the Broncos, but they owe him too much money, so I think they're going to let him go. So he'll be a free agent. Imagine if he comes to the Titans to be with Grady Jarrett. Oh, my God.
I think he will. And like I said, let Grady still play his position. They might have a little bit more shift on that 3-4. It'd be nice.
My God.
But if they don't get Jarrell, hey, look, if they don't get Jarrell Casey, like I said, actually, I'm gonna make a video on that too, like who I think would be. But I'm gonna give you the preview. Like I said, Damon Harrison, aka
Snacks. The Hall.
Perfect.
Come on, bro.
Like I said, anybody named Snacks is good with me. Except for Jamal Brown, because he's terrible.
You just throw him away. Throw him away altogether.
He is a bust.
He is a bum. Bus has been a nice bum as well.
Santana asked you a question, Mike.
Okay.
He said, I saw that we ran a lot of empty sets the last 2 years with Cutter. Will we see a lot of that with Smith?
Hell no.
Hell no. No.
Hell to the no. To the no. Hold on. Hey, I'll do it better. Here you go. Hell no. To the no.
Hell no. No, we would not see a lot of empty sets. Of course, you're going to see, a lot of different things from them. But as far as like empty sets, that's something that Arthur Smith loves to do. I gotta keep reminding myself not to say Arthur Blank because I almost said Arthur Blank again. But Arthur Smith, we gotta get him a nickname. I can't keep getting it mixed up like that. But he likes to do different types of formations. So whatever he's gonna play to the strengths of the players, and that's something. If you watched us over and over again here, we employ play to the player's strengths. So if empty sets is something that we do well, that's what we need to do. If it's 3 tight end sets, you're going to see a lot of 3 tight end sets. Whatever the strength is for this team, that's how he's going to adjust. It's all about adjusting to whatever the talent is, and that's something that like I've always been a component, and people kind of got on me for saying Vic Beasley wasn't a bust. I don't think he was a bust. You don't get 15 sacks in a season being a bust. I think the Falcons' issue was they just weren't using him to the best of his abilities. And you got to put the right players around Vic Beasley so he can do it. And that's the same thing with Grady Jarrett. That's the same thing with Tack. It's like, as much as I talk crap about Tack, it's like they didn't put the right players around Tack until they brought in Dante Fowler. Those guys together in the first couple of games, they played well off of each other, but Tack could never stay healthy. So that's why they had to get rid of Tack. So it's all about maximizing and putting these players in position to succeed.
Well, shit, they both are injury prone anyway. Fowler and him been injured all year.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith did say he is going to play to each other's strengths. So that was a on target fact. What you said. I like the GM signing too, Mr. Terry. He brought in some good talent, even though we don't like Mr. Slantman Michael Thomas. He brought him in. He found Alvin Kamara. He found some talent. He built that Saints defense to be top 3.
And the key word that for him is he knows how to work that cap. Let's be real. I don't give a damn much talent you. Like I said, if you ain't got much cap space, you can't really get talent like that. But for some reason, limited cap space that they had, they are able to find players like that. So, hey, you know what they say about black folk? We know how to make lemons out of lemonade.
We started that, man.
I wasn't ready for that one, bro.
We started that, man.
It doesn't hurt. He looked like Ricochet too, but like I said, oh man. All right, hey, man. But yeah, hey, you right, bro. But like I said, he knows how to work the cap, and that's kind of like the main thing they're looking for right now. Because the next couple of years, the cap is going to be hell for us.
So
even with the restructure.
So who y'all think that, what are some who are some players you think that we might let go? I already know one for sure. Mr. Allen, pack your bags and go straight to coaching. It's your time. It's your time, my brother. I love you. I swear I do. You done turned from a corner to a safety and made some historic plays. But it's your time. That's for sure going to be a cut for us.
So you said that's the surefire cut?
Yeah, maybe Bailey.
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt because, like, one thing I do know about, and I want to clarify some things. One thing that I got to quit or a comment, like, he didn't coach under Rex Ryan, and he's not a disciple of Rex Ryan. Well, this is how things work. You don't necessarily have to coach under a guy. He runs he does run the exact same scheme that Rex Ryan runs. So by default, you have guys that was Bill Walsh. They run the same West Coast offense. Mike Shanahan didn't coach under Bill Walsh. He didn't coach under a lot of guys, but they run the exact same shit. So they are disciples of a system that one person created. Bill, what's his name? His Ryan, whatever his dad's name, Rex Ryan's father. He created
Buddy Ryan.
He created that. Buddy Ryan. I was about to say Bob Ryan,
yeah.
but Buddy Ryan created that 3-4, 46 attacking style defense, and Dan Pease picked that up. That's why he was brought in to continue what Rex Ryan had already had, because he took the job in New York. So these guys are disciples of each other. They're running the exact same scheme. He is a follower of Buddy Ryan and Rex Ryan. That's why Bill Belichick brought him to New England for a attacking style defense, and he did a great job of it. It's all about the same scheme. You don't necessarily have to be under a guy to learn his scheme. He studied Buddy Ryan. He studied Rex Ryan, and he put that into his own philosophy, just like Mike Shanahan did with Bill Walsh, just like, Kyle Shanahan, Matt LaFleur. All these guys are under the exact same tree, so they are disciples of each other. So I just wanted to clarify that.
All under one big umbrella. And Pease can still call them and ask some questions about it. Talks to Rex Ryan, all of them. That will help as far as his defense, because the defense is already attacking style defense. I was talking to my homie the other day. He was like, "Man, y'all be acting like the defense don't got a lot of pieces on it." I said the coaches don't put our defensive players in position to make plays. One thing we do need is a rush, but that I'm not gonna say that can't change from us being a top 10 to us being in the bottom 20s in the defense every year. We've only been in top in the past.
I don't think
we was 1 year in 2017 when we was top 10. That was our only year.
Yeah, I don't think we struggle. I don't even think we have a lack of talent on the defensive line. We obviously have talent, but the issue with the Falcons is they wait on the pressure to get there, and that's something that teachers like Danny Pease and Rex Ryan, these guys don't wait. If they're not getting pressure in the first couple of series, they already upset. All right, we're not getting there with the front four. All right, I'm gonna send a blitz. I'm gonna send a safety. I'm gonna send a linebacker. Like that's what the Falcons' issue is. They wait too long for pressure to get there, and that's something that Pease doesn't have patience for. He's not gonna wait a whole 2 quarters to figure out, okay, maybe we need the blitz. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I was about to put an analogy on that thing, and I said it before. the way that this attacking defense is, like I said, think of the Nate Robinson, Jake Paul fight. Think about that. What happened?
Oh man, yeah.
Like I said, basically what that means is he's gonna come out swinging. He's gonna come out trying to hit you in the mouth. He don't give a damn if he get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you gotta take risk. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, man.
See. Now if I'm sitting here, now we sitting here and waiting too late. We basically doing this. This is us right here. You get hit in the body too much, boy, you ain't gonna recover.
Yeah, that boy needs some summer camps. he ain't go to summer camp.
Right.
If we be honest though, all the games that we've won and that we've had leads, we were aggressive in the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's how we win games as far as this defense. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as far as the yards you give up per game. It's all about turnovers. 1-2 turnovers can change a sway of a game and get momentum to make the offense score. Hell, you can return it, as you seen versus the Las Vegas Raiders. We did. We returned the pick with Deion Jones. That changes the outcome of a game. It doesn't matter how much a person yards and stuff like that, completions. Hell, you can go all the way down the field. You get your red zone kick field goals.
Let me say one thing. You want to know how bad this defense was in key situations? Did you know this stat right here that Deion Jones led the team in sacks and interceptions this year?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow,
that's disrespectful.
That's
disrespectful.
Wow,
and still didn't make the Pro Bowl.
It wasn't many sacks to get. He only had 4.5.
Yeah, please.
But
and how many Foyer had?
Huh?
And how many Foyer had? Because he has more sacks than some of them too.
I think Foyer had 3. Him and Deion combined for like 8 sacks.
Mm-hmm. That's like 3.5. I think he had like 3.5, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can tell you now, Pettis ain't going for that. he got some stash already for him. Because you know he came out of retirement, so he probably been scheming. He probably been scheming for about 3-4 weeks already with this team. Because Terry said he had a discussion with Arthur prior to even getting hired, just to see if they was gonna gel together. So they've been already preparing to go to the Falcons. That is crazy. AB know what he's doing. Mr. Arthur Blank himself, he know what he's doing. He said that was their picks, and they got who they wanted.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the turnovers and just the plays that come from Foyer and Deion. Like most of our big plays are coming from 2 players, and that's Foyer, 3 sacks. But this guy had what?
4 fumbles
and how many picks? And I think he had like a pick also. So like that right there is 4 or 5 turnovers right off the bat, just coming from 2 players. Like that's 10 turnovers coming from 2 players. That's crazy. That right there is crazy, man.
And Mike, Montana right on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't sleep on that, Mike. He didn't even start every game.
He didn't play every game. He played like 4 or 5 games this week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Golly.
It's a shame, bro. Like, that's a tough one. Just imagine if he didn't get that interception versus the Panthers. We probably lost that damn game.
Exactly.
Shout out to Rich, man.
Rich. Oh,
what you did was good, my brother. Let me get that Falcons hoodie off you, my brother. I saw you shining the other day, man. Hey, we ain't got the Brinks truck though, Rich. I don't know how we gonna get him, man. He want to get paid.
Yeah.
He want to get paid, bro. I don't know how we gonna get him. We gotta hope the head coach call his pops and get some bread from him or something, because we can't. We don't got it for him, dog.
He said slide the green under the table like, hey.
I promise you, I give you 4 Maseratis at the business at the UP building. How about that?
They taking everything. You know Julio already got his endeavors. He might restructure his deal and just get side
Exactly.
But hey, man,
that's how it works.
That's what I'm saying. We need that.
That's how it works. That's right.
Yeah. But you did ask a question about who did we think that was going to kind of be like those cap casualties. I got a couple in mind that I think might happen. I think Dante Fowler might be one of those cap casualties. I think he might be one. And it depends. Like I said, if they have the mindset, if they're going to go after Penny Sewell, I could see Jake Matthews as another one. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that.
And Kendall Sheffield will probably be another one too.
He can hit them deuces how he played this year. I don't know what he had going on, bro. Too fast to be like that.
I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of young players end up being traded. To be honest, I'm not convinced that. I will say this about Isaiah Oliver, being that Pease likes players that can do multiple things. They're physical, so that may keep Isaiah Oliver on. But I think he's really going to bring in guys that he wants. So we might see a veteran corner come in. We might see a veteran safety come in, more likely than a corner. But I gotta say, I mean, one thing that we know for sure, Bailey is going to be cut. We know Bailey is going to be cut. I don't think he's going to be back. And the Falcons, it's not necessarily the guys who we have to cut. A lot of guys that are due, these guys are free agent. Kstlyz is a free agent. You have Keanu Neal's a free agent. We got to, figure out whether or not we want to keep him. So those two players right there. You have Russell Gage. He may not fit in the new offense because he might want to draft another tight end to kind of take away that slot receiver role for the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of guys that may not, and I like the way they designed it. The cap, as far as that concerned, that's something that Rich McKay wanted to. He designed that. I don't think Thomas Dimitrov was smart enough to design the contract like that. So he definitely had Rich McKay backing behind those contracts and how he designed it. One thing about Jake Matthews is that, I don't necessarily think he will be cut this year. May not even next year, because one thing I do know about Jake Matthews, even going back to his college days, that he's better when he's more physical. That's like Taylor Lewan. Taylor Lewan, like, he fits better with the Titans because he is a physical tight end. So he's a physical tackle. So if you got guys who are more physical, and this is why, like everybody said, we need to trade, like even Caleb McGarry. These guys are eaters. These guys are maulers. So we didn't get the best out of them. We passed the ball 40, 50 times a game, just dropbacks. So we never truly saw the best Jake Matthews. Like 16, 17 were his best years. Why? Because we were running the damn ball. So we haven't seen the best Jake Matthews in years. We haven't seen the best Caleb McGarry because we passing the damn ball off. So I don't think any of the offensive linemen are going to be moved because we haven't seen them we haven't ran the ball. We haven't even committed to the run. They haven't committed to the run. So I don't think the offensive linemen are going. I think he has a great point. I think Kstlyz got a great point about Fowler being cut. Like, I don't think Fowler is gonna make it. For one, he making too much money, and I just don't think you want to risk having a guy like you got Walker there. I think Walker can be. He's a big guy. I think he can be an outside linebacker. Even a defensive end, he pick up a couple of pounds. I think he'll be a solid defensive end. So I don't think. Yeah, he got size. He got speed, athleticism. So I think Dante Fowler for sure is going to be one of those guys that may get cut.
I think Tyler Davidson should go too, though. Mister, I want to high five all the Saint players every time we play. Get him out of there.
That man
wait. How do you think this coaching staff would have been if they would have seen him do that?
Man, they would have got chewed out. He would have got chewed out. They probably let him go.
Man. You shaking hands with him? Yeah, your ass gone.
Like, bro, you ain't even allowed back on the plane, boy. You finna take a bus. You know what? Give you your release papers in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Does Mac have one more year left? Like, does he plan to retire?
He's a free agent. That's $8 to $10 million that we have just based on him being. We don't know if he's going to return. We don't have any if he's going to return. Yeah. So he's a free agent.
Yeah. So hey, keep that.
So
that's
his money. That's $8 to $10 million that we have back. So yeah, we have money. We have money to do things, and like it's more so that we have a lot of young players that's going to be up for contracts. So I think the Falcons are going to either void a lot of those contracts by trading them away and just outright cutting them, so they can kind of free up some more future cap space.
Yeah, I like that. I definitely like that. And Terry's going to be the guy to do it. And I think Rich McKay is going to step back a little bit time, give Terry a chance to, do his thing. And if we have that, we're going to be able to pick some good players and be able to get some decent contracts. Enough of these just paying people as much as they supposed to be paid. Let's knock off these points a little bit now. We got to do a better job of these contracts. Matt Ryan got 2 crazy contracts back to back. And that's put us in a tough situation.
Yeah, I think they'll end up restructuring it again.
Yeah, they got to.
Probably restructuring. Yeah. I can see that happening.
Jew Talk Sports said, I think Fowler comes back for one more year. Dean Pease is the coach he needs. Pease will get the best out of him. I think he holds players accountable too, though.
Yeah.
His first name is
I
Dean.
think he's the perfect.
Of course, he's going to hold players accountable. Shit. I seen him. Yeah, he looked like no nonsense. So,
oh man,
yeah, he doesn't do a lot of talking. He wants performance, man. That dude does not. And like I said, that's that comes from that mentality, that Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan coaching tree with the Ravens. That's what they run. They run an aggressive, no nonsense type of team.
Old school.
Right? That's what they do. Old school. That's it. That's what you need.
Yeah, man. I think we didn't gave them a couple Falcons talks, a little bit, a little bit of gems. Let's get into the topics we were supposed to get into. This NFC, AFC conference championship games. First of all, they said Patrick Mahomes will play, as we all knew. Like, come on, we knew he was playing. That's gonna be a good game, though. I like that game. Them versus the Bills. The Bills have a good defense. One of the best corners, top 10, of course. They got good secondary play. I couldn't believe they rushed the passer like they did though. Last week they rushed the passer pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They look kind of like that Rex Ryan defense before he left. They was looking kind of ill. The Chiefs, Monty, I tell you, the Honey Badger is legit. I don't know how he's making these plays, man, but he literally ran past the defender, faked like he was gonna keep going, turn back around, pick the ball off. Not on turf, on grass.
On grass, bro.
On grass, not artificial grass. Grass.
His change of direction is nasty.
It's insane, man. I haven't seen anything like that since Ed Reed. To be honest, Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, that their change of direction, like they can read. Like the beautiful thing about that play is like he knew what the quarterback was doing the whole time. He knew what he was doing the whole time. He was just buying time to make sure it's like, okay, I hope he doesn't trying to figure out what I'm doing. That dude, his things is just like I said, it's second to none. That dude is absolutely special. Absolutely special, man.
He act like he was guarding two people, Mike. I thought he was on Madden for a second there, man. I'm like, damn, he
knew it. He knew it. He was duping the quarterback the whole time, and the quarterback fell for it. So, like, you can't teach that. You can't teach that.
That's good film work too, because he knows that when Baker breaks down and gets to the outside of the pocket, he's looking for Jarvis Landry. He played it smart. He bailed like gonna go to him, then went to that. But honestly, I don't know if Chiefs was supposed to be here. Come on, man. A 3rd and 12, 3rd and 17.
Hey, I don't know if anybody knows what that means. Mike will tell you what I call that defense that I saw there, and it made me mad. And I don't like running that type of defense. Jumpman, do you know what I call that type of defense?
You talking about the Falcons play the sticks defense?
No, I got a nickname for it. I call it the Amber Rose Suki Hana Slut Walk defense.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Everybody get a chance. He got a chance. He get a chance. They got a chance. Everybody get a chance.
Because 9 times out of 10, you gonna get ran through and give up the first down.
That was their style. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They tried to give him the game. Patrick Mahomes got hurt.
Bruh, they turned Chad Henne into a playoff legend that day.
Straight up.
Just for that game. He became a legend that game just because of that.
You know, Patrick Mahomes had tweeted about him too after the game.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
So
that's what you want, man.
That's a fact.
But like you said about that matchup, boy, hey, the Honey Badger, like I said, the Honey Badger got the right nickname. Cause he is somebody you don't want to fuck with.
Stay away from him. Make sure you know where he at all times.
Yeah, because Mike went with the comparison I was just gonna go with. I really wasn't gonna say Ed Reed. I'm just gonna say Troy Polamalu.
Definitely,
Troy Polamalu. Yeah,
because dude, it's like for some reason you think he's out to play, but he's in the play at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I saw him get in the backfield and make a tackle. Like, bro, you were just in the you were just 20 yards away from it. How the hell you get in the backfield like that? Like that dude, like, yeah, Honey Badger, man. I would have loved to see him here, man, because that's exactly what.
Well, the Falcons had a chance to draft him, but the character situation they tried to push out. So it was like, like, God damn it.
He really won the third round.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, Tyrann Mathieu is the only football player I know that has a pit boy from Fallout. That's why he be able to make them plays like that. He got a pit boy.
That boy is something serious, man. That dude is something serious. I love that dude, man.
Hey, but we gotta keep in mind though, Stephon Diggs is playing out of his mind right now. So I mean, regardless, no matter the stage, big play Diggs, he's ready to play. I think if they line him up away from Honey Badger, he'll be able to get some plays in. But the thing about the Bills, they like to go downfield. They go downfield a lot, and I can expect Honey Badger not to be close to the line this much this game because they're going to try to test that to see if they're going to catch Steve in some blitz packages and going deep to get touchdowns. Because they got to score. The Chiefs are going to score points regardless. They're going to score. They didn't do too good last week, so you got to expect PM to come out there ready, guns blazing, to score some touchdowns. Tyreek Hill wasn't really a factor last week either, so I see it being a good game, man. I like the Bills in this game, but I feel like the Chiefs will be exposed for them, and they're gonna take over. I think it'll be a good game all the way to the fourth quarter, though.
Okay. So you want to put a score on that?
I'm
gonna say this.
I tried to ease the way out.
That's all.
Like, he want no part of that. He want no part of that.
Hey, I'm just looking forward to a good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, so I got the Chiefs 35, the Bills 32. I think it's gonna be a shootout to the fourth, and the Chiefs. As you see, the Chiefs always make plays at the end of the game. The defense does.
I think I'll go next.
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
No, all right. This is gonna be the game that damn Chris Jones gonna absolutely terrify Buffalo. Because Mike, what do you always say about defenses? It's not about it's not about how high you rank. It's about making defensive plays in key situations.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, like I said, you got the Honey Badger that does it. You got Chris Jones. Chris Jones is an absolute monster in these situations. Now we can talk about I don't, and like I said, I really don't think Josh Allen really had the time to really make those downfield throws this game.
Damn it, you stole it. You brought up. You stole it. I knew you was going to do that. I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to do it.
But like I said, it's gonna be a good game. But like I said, I agree with you. It's gonna be good until maybe like that mid third quarter. And like I said, and there's another guy on that Chiefs defense that we don't talk about that comes up too, and that's was it Brashard Breeland?
Oh, okay.
He can come up with some plays too. Now, will Patrick Mahomes still be aggressive? I don't think they're gonna put him in situations to be aggressive. Offensively, I think they're gonna lean more towards the quick passing game. Like I said, the Travis Kelsey's, the Sammy Watkins, the Damon Williams, Le'Veon Bell's out the backfield. So basically, I'm gonna go Kansas City. I go Kansas City 20, Buffalo 13.
Think it's gonna be a close game throughout.
Go ahead, Mike.
I don't think it's gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna be close, man. The reason why I'm saying is because if you know anything about Steve Spagnuolo, he's a Jim Johnson disciple, and they don't sit back and let any quarterback just sit back in the pocket. He likes to press receivers. And Diggs is going to have to show that he's not a one-trick pony, just a guy that goes deep. He's going to have to run routes. He's going to have to go across the middle because he's going to get after Josh Allen. Josh Allen is going to have to be a quarterback in this game. He is not going to sit back and just let him scramble around. He's going to send corners, he's going to send linebackers, and this man is getting disrespected. This man right here on my name is getting disrespected. And I'm talking about Frank Clark. Frank Clark is getting disrespected. Everybody talking about Chris Jones, but Frank Clark played his ass off last week. Him and Chris Jones. Hey, man. Hey,
that defensive line is serious in Kansas City.
They serious, man. Them boys are serious, man. So I don't think Allen's going to have all time to be an athlete. He's going to have to be a quarterback this game, and I don't think they like. I love what they doing on offense with Diggs and the chemistry that he have with Josh Allen, but I don't think they're going to have to get their running backs involved in the offense. I don't believe Singletary. He's an okay back, but I don't think he is just enough. But as far as another guy, I think that's getting disrespected also, and it's more so on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know if you paid a lot of people paid attention towards the end of the game, but your boy Darius Williams at the end of that game, he took the fuck over for Kansas City. Everybody talk about Henny, but Williams came in and he put his stamp on that game. So if they come out running the ball the way they did, Buffalo's not going to have the ball long. They're not going to have opportunity to score 30 points because they're going to run it and they're going to run it. And you know how damn Andy Reid is. He sees a weakness in your team, he's going to exploit it. He's going to keep going to it. He's going to attack it. He's going to attack it. And that's why I say I don't think the game is going to be. I don't think it's going to be close. I'm not disregarding the fact that they play okay defense, but that's against a flawed Ravens offense. That offense is flawed. They can't throw the ball. They run like very vanilla routes. Their route concepts are just absolute worse than Dirk Cutters. I thought I'd never say that, but they route concepts are worse than Dirk Cutters. They are awful. That shit is awful. All I saw the whole game was everybody running 9 routes. Nobody running an out route. Nobody running a route. Everybody running deep. Like, what the hell are you doing? And you expect this man to pass well? All y'all doing is going deep. So, this is not the Raven team. This is the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to have to play much better defense. They're going to be forced to be they're going to be forced to get after the quarterback. So I don't think it's going to be close. There's always a chance I'm being wrong, but I just think this is going to be a blowout by the Chiefs, man. Just going to be real.
I don't know about that, Mike, because they got 2 good safeties, and they probably put White on Kelsey.
That shit don't mean when you got a goddamn jet as a wide receiver. That damn Tyreek Hill. Have you seen this? This motherfucker get 300 miles an hour in 2 seconds. Bam! That's it. Sonic boom. This dude is a human sonic boom. That's what he is. Them safeties don't mean shit when they come to Tyreek, and then you got Mecole Hardman. Mecole Hardman is just as fast as he is. Okay, he's just as fast as him. What the hell is safety? Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm just saying, man. That those safeties, I don't respect their corners. I really don't. When it comes down to the Kansas City receivers and they got that tight end, Kelsey on top of it, it's just too much. It's just too much. That's all I'm saying. I just think it's too much.
Oh God! Tony, I want y'all to highlight this because Tony Wright just asked me a question, and I damn sure forgot about this. He basically asked me if Devontae Freeman would play some snaps at running back. We're gonna see Devontae Freeman in this game. if he got a pass block, if he got a pass block, Josh Allen's in trouble.
Josh Allen makes some of his best throws on the run, though.
Huh?
Josh Allen makes some of his best throws on the run, though. So I mean, if they send pressure, I think he's gonna be pretty good against it.
I think they'll mush rush him though.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're gonna want him to do. But if Devontae Freeman back there pass protected, he might as well go ahead and just he might as well just go ahead and forget the pass play.
Spagnuolo is not going. He's not going to let. He see Devontae. He's sending people. He's gonna send it out
every time.
Yeah,
He's listening every time. What's your score gonna be though? Y'all talked about me. Y'all ain't said those scores yet.
I did. I said 2013.
2013. What'd you say, Mike?
Everybody know I hate predictions. I can't stand predictions because a lot of times I'm always wrong. So I hate predictions. I hate predictions. I'm the worst at predictions. That's why I don't do damn that fantasy football. I'm terrible at that type of stuff. So I hate predictions. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, man, I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 30, maybe 30-17, man. I'm gonna say 30-17.
Okay.
Ain't too bad. I thought you was gonna go worse. I thought you were gonna say like 49-7.
Damn.
I mean, I'm thinking that. I just don't believe like they hot. I like Buffalo. I'm not disregarding the fact that they can play. Anything can happen. They didn't get this far being a bad team. I just think when you look at the matchups and Darius Williams starting to really get going, that offense becomes so much more dangerous because not only do you have to worry about Tariq, Kelsey, Miko, and all those but Darius Williams is an absolute beast, man. That dude was run. He took over. Like I said, he took over in that second half of the game. When they needed them most, he took over. So it's like I'm not disregarding the fact that they're a good team. I'm not saying they're a good team. I just think the matchups I just don't think Buffalo has enough defense to match up with those guys, and that's what I'm basing on, just the matchups.
It's just in favor of the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, we all think the Chiefs gonna win. Ice finesse. The Bills did not beat the crap out of the Ravens. They had a pick 6. Don't forget that. And Lamar Jackson went out, I think, in the second half. So it was a close game throughout. So don't compare the Ravens offense to the Chiefs offense. Come on now, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Be honest with you, I think the Ravens offense is not helping Lamar Jackson at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, all I saw was 9 rounds. Everybody go deep. That's all. Just go deep.
You said like that Madden game you played against that one player, they just run Hail Marys all game.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Everybody go for Hail Mary. That's their offense right there. Go deep.
That's crazy. But here we got the crazy matchup. I know we all going for the same team for sure on this one. Buccaneers versus the Packers. I'm gonna start out by saying I don't care about Tom Brady. Packers 30-20. Packers 30-20. Packers 30-20. I don't care nothing about the Buccaneers. And AB's not playing, so.
Oh, he's not playing.
He's not playing. He's out.
Oh, wow.
So that wide receiver bubble screen is out the playbook this week.
It's a wrap. They're gonna have to run the ball, and the Packers, the Packers secondary is pretty good. Mr. Alexander, number 23, Kevin King, he's 6'3", he's just a big body. They probably put him on Mike Evans, of course. So that's gonna be a crazy matchup, man. We gotta think about it. Mike Evans didn't do too good either last week. All he had was that little 1-yard touchdown.
See, think about Mike Evans. Mike Evans really don't do well against corners that physical him up. He's kind of 50-50 when it comes to that. That's all I saw. I just saw a press on him. He couldn't really do nothing.
Exactly.
But and like we talk about Jalen Ramsey on how he do on DK Metcalf. I want y'all to go ahead and look up Jair Alexander's numbers against every receiver he done played this year.
Stupid. He's going crazy right now.
He is on pace to be in the best corner in the league right now. On pace.
Yeah.
I didn't say he was.
That dude is a monster, man.
He played really good this year too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And really was on a streak before he got into that game.
Don't remind me of that game. I call that the slip and slide game.
Man, that was the worst game. Man, I don't know what. Man, we look so bad. We look. Oh my god.
They couldn't go a flat route out there, man. They couldn't go a flat route out there.
Oh my god,
bro, that game was so bad. How the hell you tackle a guy and he get back up and score a touchdown before the ball was thrown?
Before the ball even thrown, like Jesus Christ. Yeah,
he
man.
Had the safety blitzing from the middle of the field.
Man.
10 yards away from the line of scrimmage, blitzing. That is the craziest shit I ever seen. I forgot all about that. I don't want to bring that up. The Packers do owe the Buccaneers, though. The Buccaneers beat the crap out of them earlier in the year to get their momentum. So I'm expecting the Packers to come out there and execute early.
That was a bad year, but that was a bad game for him. Aaron threw like 3 picks or something like that. He threw like 3 picks, so it was just a bad game.
Right, man.
Altogether.
Boy, this game right here is gonna be interesting here because I don't really see Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers really having that big impact game. This one's gonna come down to the running game.
Yeah,
Ronald Jones is hot right now. Damn, we ain't seen him in a while.
What's good, man?
What in the world, bro? What in the world?
Where you been at, man? We ain't seen this guy like for about a month now.
No, we know he ain't been watching his game. They just got put the fuck out. So I know it ain't that.
Did that loss hurt?
You said what?
Did that loss hurt you, my man? Because I know it would have hurt me, bro. That was a home loss. That was another home loss at that. You've been clowning all year. I've been waiting to see it. Your boy didn't have no catches.
Oh, Lord. There you go.
Zero. Zilch. Nada. And he had Drew Brees. It wasn't Taysom Hill at QB. He had Drew Brees.
Hey, look, I'm about to say you ain't gotta go too hard on him because he's been holding down for the Saints and watching our show all season. So like I said, we ain't gotta go too hard on him because, like I said, he loyal, but we just ain't seen him in a while.
Hey, and we stole somebody from your organization too. Appreciate that too, player.
Appreciate that.
Oh, no excuses, Mark. No excuse. We don't do that here, man.
Everybody hurt, man. Everybody in the league hurt. That ain't no excuse, man.
Drew talking about the ate at Uncle Shay Shay's restaurant eating hot L's. What the hell?
I should have put that picture up for him. That would have been nasty.
Yeah.
But anyway, this should be the Saints, but they're not here. So, hey, we got to think, though. A-Rod loves throwing to Devontae Adams. Adams is one of the spectacular route runners. I've seen him kill double coverage, single coverage, linebacker rolling over. He kills everything, man. He just looks good out there. Go ahead, Kstlyz. My fault.
No, you good. I will wait till you finish the question. So, do you think Carlton Davis has a chance against Devontae Adams?
No chance in hell. No chance in hell.
No, man. They got better receivers, man. They got better receivers. It's like you hardly ever get two bad games like that for A-Rod, man. Like two terrible games against the same team. Like you really gonna bet the house on blitzing? Like that's what Todd Bowles like to do. He loved the blitz, and you just want to continue to blitz A-Rod. And Jones is really running. He's running the ball well also. So it's like I don't think he was healthy that game. If I could be mistaken, but I don't think he was running the ball well. I don't think he was in the groove at that time. But like now, both of the Jones boys on both sides of the team, both of them running the ball well. Like so, if I had to, I can't go with Tom Brady on no damn A-Rod. Not at this point because Tom Brady did not look good last week. I don't give a damn what nobody say. He did not look good last week. He looked like he was just. If it wasn't for those turnovers and getting those the turnovers from him, I don't think they would even won that game. To be honest.
Yo, Asia, you crazy in the chat. I'm sorry, Asia is wilding in the chat right now.
Hey, she the goal. She the goalie right now, boy. No,
absolutely
no. But
hey, they got this Claxton has a question. I guess we can go with you, Kstlyz. What are your thoughts on hiring Dwayne Ledford for O-line? He came from Louisville. I'm a Louisville fan myself. He is very aggressive, so our O-line will be aggressive in the run game.
I mean, they're used to running the ball. I mean, they run well. If we look at Louisville, they like to run the ball. They like to run the ball. At the end of the day, his philosophy for that offensive line is you better move your ass 5 yards forward. I better not see a defensive lineman 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. They better be 5 yards going the other way. Like I said, like I tell everybody here. Like I said, I don't have the words to really break it down and make it sound scientific like Mike and everybody else do. I just say it like this. You better put your hat. It better be a hat on a hat. That's how they like to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's how the coaches used to always say in practice. Mm-hmm. Put a hat on the hat. Put a hat on the hat. Straight up.
Exactly. Put a hat on the hat. That's simple. That's exactly. He's a coach that like to put a hat on the hat. What more do you want? That's what we want. We want a more physical style defense. We want a more physical style offense. That's exactly what we need.
Exactly. You can't be going backwards.
Straight up.
Backwards, that's bad.
So we are in agreement that the Buccaneers are going to lose. I would like to see the Packers. You know, they front seven. Their 2 edge rushers are pretty good. I would like to see them get to Tom Brady early and affect him and change the pocket up so he can't think that he has time. Because if he has time, he's going to end up finding holes in that defense. So I need them to touch Tom Brady early. Get him nervous. Get him anxious. So he can throw the ball quick. And, Mike Evans not fast enough to get off his routes in time. So sometimes, throw where they're going to be on the same page. I really want to see Tom Brady struggle. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a long time since we've seen Tom Brady struggle in playoff games. I want to see that. I want to see if the Packers can do that. Because, A-Rod, you got your wish. In 2016, when y'all played us and came to Atlanta, you said, I really wish we can get the number 1 seed so we can have home field throughout the playoffs and win some games. You got home field. This is your chance to prove if you really are a GOAT and deserve to be at that stature as Tom Brady and as Peyton Manning and, so on and so on.
Man, but
I don't know about it. I don't know about the score on there.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did put a score on that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a score on this. I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna go. Packers 27, Buccaneers 24.
Mm.
I got 34-20, man.
It's gonna be a cold night. I mean, it's gonna be a cold game.
But there's something about this game that's kind of it's something
Tom
about
Brady
this
doesn't
game
play well in cold games. That's a misconception. Tom Brady doesn't play well in cold games.
Mm-hmm.
He's never really played well in cold games. When it came down to cold games, they won a lot of cold games by the defense playing well. So if his defense doesn't play well, Tom Brady's not going to perform well. And that's just documented. You can look at a lot of games. He doesn't play well in cold games. A-Rod does.
Hold on, I want y'all to hit this comment. Nosa Oji Riaki said, I want to see Skip Bayless crying on Monday after watching Thomas Patrick and Brady Jr. collapse.
Hey, a quick little gem for y'all, in case y'all didn't know. You remember the last loss in the playoffs for Tom Brady? Who was the what team it was to, and who was the coach?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's last loss in the playoffs. What team it was to, and who are their coaches?
Arthur Smith, Tennessee.
Just in case you didn't know, they know some ways. So be prepared for next year. Dean Pettis is going to have some schemes changed up for that defense to get at Tom Brady. Because that Titans defense that year made him look foolish that Saturday night game. I'm not going to lie to you. So let's remember that part. I really like that signing, man. That's a key signing. But as far as the Packers and the Buccaneers, man, I don't know if the Buccaneers gonna be their receiver gonna be able to get off the press coverage.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
The Packers are physical in their secondary. They're physical. They like to grab. They like to do all that. Everything Mike Evans like to do that AJ Terrell wouldn't gonna do. Those corners will. They play man, and they know Mike Evans ain't fast, so they don't have to worry about it. You only got to worry about certain routes. Packers Bills in the Super Bowl. I mean, hey, I wouldn't be mad at that, man. At the end of the day, if the Falcons not in it, I just want to see a good game in the playoffs. In all honesty,
right. I just want to see Tom Brady lose. I'm really gonna be happy, so I'm good.
And it'll be in Tampa. The Super Bowl will be in Tampa. So if they don't make it, all the talk he did to go there would just be lies. All them lies Skip Bayless sat and said all year would not be true. You going to Tampa, we're gonna be in the Super Bowl again. Nope. I feel like it's A-Rod's time again because, I mean, after this year, he's not going to have too many years to where he's going to be able to go back to the Super Bowl. This is his year to take over because we all know Atlanta's coming. I'm just keeping it a stack. They coming. In 2 years, you're going to see Atlanta be a different team. So I'm expecting A-Rod to take over while he can now.
But here's my thing right here, and I'm just now looking. I was thinking about it for a second, and we talk about the quarterbacks, the running backs in this game. But why do I have this weird ass feeling that we're going to see a lot of Rob Gronkowski and Robert Tonyan in this game?
I see that. Because Tom Brady he ain't gonna have AB to run them slants and them bubble screens, so you're gonna see a lot of Rob Gronkowski. It's like it's in that frozen tundra. It's cold as hell up there, so you're gonna see a lot of Rob.
They got to make sure that they be able to guard Gronkowski. In all honesty, because he's gonna trust Gronkowski in these tough situations. Because they're gonna have to make tough contested catches throughout the game. None of the catches are gonna be easy, or you're gonna be wide open in this game. I promise you that it's not.
Right.
And that's when that arm strength, when Tom Brady is going to have to come, because he's going to have to throw a lot of receivers open. And that's why I say in cold weather, he doesn't perform well, because that arm strength has always been one of those deficiencies for Tom Brady.
Yeah, man. So I think this is gonna be some good playoff games, man. I think that the Super Bowl is gonna be an excellent day to watch, based on the two teams we're expecting to go. If it's the Chiefs versus the Packers, that's a great game. If it's the Bills versus the Packers, that's gonna be a great game. As long as the Bucks are not in it, I root for all three teams. The Bucks cannot win.
It'll be a good Super Bowl for me because I actually finally get a chance to watch the whole damn game. I ain't been able to watch the whole game in 4 years. So
Yeah, that's a fact.
Get a chance to watch a Super Bowl for once.
We should have been there 2017 too.
Hey, it is what it is. Now, the only reason I couldn't watch it because my work schedule was off that year. Them 3-4 years. I had to be in bed by 5:30 in the afternoon. So
I remember them days good. I remember them days.
They used to get us. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all being on the show. I appreciate the chat. Y'all really been turned up with us, man, on this Friday evening. Hey, man, we might do a show tomorrow. You never know. Depends on what we talk about the chat. You never know. If you see us pop up and it go live, make sure you join us. We enjoy y'all. We enjoy the comments. We enjoy, speaking on the comments. I appreciate Kstlyz and Mad Mike for getting on the stream. This was a last minute type thing. I hit them up like literally at 5:00. Let's get on. They said, "What's up? Let's go."
Oh yeah, we always down.
Most of the time, I'm always with it.
You made sure. Just glad you made sure I was off work when you did it.
I asked you first, man. I ain't just gonna lie without seeing what's up.
Exactly. You're gonna hear a forklift in the background with me.
Hey, I almost wanted to go live with y'all one day when I was at work, and all y'all was on. I'm like, man, I need to go live with you, man. I might have to go to the bathroom or something for a quick second, because y'all was getting hyped. Y'all had me hyped, bro. I'm like, breaking news, we need it.
Exactly. Hey, we had to do it, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's not about us. It's about everybody watching, man, and everybody.
It's all about y'all, man.
We appreciate y'all, man. But subscribe to all the channels: AFN, Twisted Torch, Kstlyz, Mad Mike, Big Country, Miss Maggie, J Rock. Am I forgetting anybody?
Terror Artists, artists,
the game artist. Hey, me and him supposed to be doing the game on Madden one time too. So we're gonna get on that.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it.
Hey, we waiting on that, bro. Hold on, we need that.
And there's gonna be a lot of trash talking now. We homies, but we gonna trash talk it out. Madden, I don't play.
If y'all do, goddamn it, I have my popcorn ready.
Hey, and remember, we can't pick the Falcons. Don't think I forgot. We already made a bet. We can't pick the Falcons, so it's gonna be regular teams, regular smegular. We might even do the Super Bowl teams who go to the Super Bowl. We might do a matchup like that. That could be dope as well. If y'all like that, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what's up.
That's
absolutely
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl preview. Terror on the 4-4 versus Jumpman T.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Predictions. Hey, man. Damn, that might catch on. We right.
Hey, is that? Reggie talking about when is the Miss Pac-Man tournament? Really? He over here always talking some trash here.
Man, Reggie always talking crazy, man. I will bring out Sonny the Hedgehog.
Shit.
Did y'all 007 on Nintendo 64 back in the day when they had the gold gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holding out.
You gotta get a tournament for that.
Hey, man. Hey, I love that. I love that one.
Man. Hey, look, like I said, hey, we will. Hey, like I said, just let us know when the Jumpman T Terror Artist 404 matchup come on. Like I said, you're gonna have everybody in here cracking jokes, talking shit. That's what we want to see.
Mark, you can get it too. Mark 504. I'll beat the Aints. You know, it's whatever with me. I don't mind. If you want to get cooked, it's whatever. He said y'all want Jared Cooks. No, Jared Cooks is a fumbler. He's 6'5", fumbling the ball.
No. We don't need nobody crying. We don't need no. Wait
a minute. Hold on. Tony Wright had some breaking news. He said that the Atlanta Braves and 2 other major league teams have retired at number 44.
Appreciate y'all,
wow,
man.
that's great.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Allegedly.
Now, y'all motherfuckers need to rename that stadium after Hank Aaron.
Thank you.
Facts.
True as part sounds ugly as hell.
That's probably
I
why
don't
we
even know how to
lost.
say that shit. I don't even know how to say the damn shit. Who the hell say truest? Like, who the fuck say that? I don't know.
We don't care about you. It need to be named after Hank Aaron.
That's a fact, bro. I love that. And the Braves are only one step close. They could have been in the championship this year.
Mm-hmm.
The World Series. I mean, I'm sorry, my fault. They had a chance. They blew the lead. Goddamn Atlanta, bro. They really be killing us, man. They really be killing us, bro.
I wish you hadn't said that because, like I said,
I was hurt too.
No. We watched that game, and what did I say?
Yeah.
I was like the Will. I was like, ain't this about a bitch? If the Will Smith versus Will Smith matchup would led us to lose, and goddamn
it messed us up. Oh my god, man!
Us for the whole series. Like how the hell Will Smith? And they say it was the first time 2 guys with the same name faced each other.
With the same name. Yeah.
You can't make that stat up, bro. You can't make that stat up, bro.
and it's so bad because the Braves were up, and then after that hit, the Braves was pretty much out of the series after that hit.
Out of it, yeah. They was out of that series after that, man. So, yeah. Man, we had some luck. We had some tough luck. Good gracious.
Hey, let's not forget how they kept pitching to Bellinger once he got hot. If you don't walk that dude to first base, who is the coach? Who did a home run every key moment of the series?
Like, how you not walk that dude, man? Stop.
No, bro, it wasn't even just him. It was Kiki Hernandez knocking the shit out the damn pitches too.
Yeah. He batted number 7. They got a 7 batter hitting home runs, bro. Should we get Mark Ingram? That's a dub, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know about Mark Ingram. I saw Hayden Hurst, recruiting on Twitter to get Mark Ingram. I just don't know if Mark Ingram has anything left in the tank for real. He's too injury prone for me.
Yeah, his knees gone, bro.
Shit, I don't know. You might not even really need him as far as being a productive back. I mean, as far as you bringing him kind of like a leadership guy in the locker room, kind of like a rally the troops type of guy. Like I said, you could find uses for him.
That is a key because we don't see that in this goddamn team at all. They always sitting there just drinking water, not talking to each other. So we do need a firecracker. I do agree with that. We do need a firecracker to set people up because Julio Jones is about business. Matt is really much about business until he gets frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta have somebody like that. That's what Willie Moe was back in the day.
Hey, Hey, like I said, and Seiko Mo said Hank Aaron is the Braves. I'm gonna go ahead and put this picture up one more time. He is not just the Braves. Hank Aaron is Atlanta. This is his city right here. So,
man,
like I said,
our legend gone, man. Dang, man, that hurt, man, to have our legend gone. Golly.
Well, we lost three legends in a span of a month.
Ugh.
Phil Negro, Don Sutton, and Hank Aaron gone within a month.
Yeah, it's tough.
Damn near a month.
Good gracious. R.I.P. Hank. I damn sure hit so many home runs in my room and outside. Hey, Karen, a new home run king. I know I did that as a kid. So that man will forever be my hero, man. Forever.
One of the best. One of the best, man.
Like I said, the true home run king.
The true home run king.
And he did it. He did it in a time where he had to deal not only with racism.
Man, you play baseball with your hands. They ain't got no gloves, no none of that. You hitting with all and no gloves on. Man, please, come on, man.
Yeah, it used to get real.
Exactly. So, oh man, that it hurts. That hurts right there. The lasting memory I can remember of him is when they moved the home plate from Turner Field, State Farm. So, hey, he is Atlanta. Like I said, he's number one in our hearts, and we lost him. So, his story, like I said, as a civil rights leader and as a guy that has been true to this community, we appreciate everything that he did for us. That helped pave the way for a lot of us. No matter where you came from, to do what he did in the hostile environment that he did it in, and remember, he had no type of stuff going on to what he had no scandals or nothing. Battled with no gloves, no juice.
Death threats. Constant death threats. Constant death threats. Come on, man.
That's
a man, legend.
Exactly. So,
I think we should end it right there, man, with another moment of silence for Hank Aaron. And we appreciate everybody once again, man. Subscribe to all the channels. Thank you. We'll let you know if we have another show for tomorrow. But let me put this picture back up real fast. Represent him for a quick second. So, Kstlyz.
There you go.
All right. So a moment of silence for Hank Aaron one more time, man. All right, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Join us again, Mad Mike, Kstlyz, Twitch the Torch TV. We back live and in full effect. Appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy y'all Friday night. Rest in peace.
Rest in power.